Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Julian Tandler. I run sales and business development for Opel. At Opel, we use AI to build AI. Simply put, our software models the elite behavior, experience, capabilities, and intuition of the world's top data scientists. For our customers, that means they now have a tool that enables them to build and deploy production-grade AI models in as little as minutes, hours, or days, as opposed to the months that it usually takes in the industry at the moment. The big benefits that our customers are seeing is, number one, time to value. So being able to very quickly develop unique models for doing risk assessment in the underwriting process. The second is being able to make more confident decisions. Because you have a tool now that is delivering a superior performing model, you have better data to make a decision on, better asset allocation against risk. And lastly, access. Because our customers are able to now deliver more projects, take on more new projects, they've opened up AI to the entire organization, servicing every business unit. As we look back at the technological transformations that have shaped our world over the past century, there's one commonality across all of these, and that is that they did not change society, impact the way we operate as humans, or run our businesses until they were three things: easy, cheap, and ubiquitous. And right now, AI is none of those. Our mission at Opel is to be the driver in the transformation of AI in that manner. As we begin to talk about this, I think it's important to address the data science process without Opel. Data scientists, or in the insurance world many times, the actuaries, or as we like to call them, the OG data scientists, their primary value to the company is strategic problem formulation, listening to business people like myself, and then coming up with a hypothesis that can be solved mathematically, aggregate, prep that data, and then begin what is called the AI model building process. So that is one of the long poles in the tent, that model building process. And it's because it's traditionally done manually. And as a result, it takes often 3 months, in some cases 6 months, sometimes 12 months. Sometimes that model doesn't even end up going into production, or if it does go into production, it ends up being a massive ensemble of ensembles, for those who know data science well, that results in a very compute-intensive model that will take hours, days, weeks to deliver a result. At Opel, we're taking that process from months to days. We're accelerating the model building process by 10x. And the way that we're doing that, so from that point of inception, where the data scientist or the actuary defines the problem, grabs the data, they just load it into the Opel software. And the way that we're able to build a superior performing model every time and deploy it is through a unique proprietary method called behavioral assimilation, or BASE for short. What behavioral assimilation is doing is exactly what I mentioned at the beginning. It's modeling that intuition of that elite data scientist. So we're bringing in, once you load your data, we're bringing in all of those popular, publicly available algorithms, and we're doing benchmarking. We're building dozens and dozens of models with each of those algorithms, ending up with hundreds and hundreds of models that are built in minutes. All the while, behavioral assimilation is listening and watching and learning from that metadata. And it's learning those peak performing attributes and combining those into a product that delivers a peak performing model and puts it into production. If we take a quick look at this, we're going to start a job. So this is the dashboard. We click a job. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to load our training data. Then we're going to load our test data. This is supervised learning. The next action that's going to happen is we're going to go to a confirmation page so that you are confident that the Opel software interpreted your data properly. If you happen to disagree with how we label the feature, you can change that. You click next, you name your model, you set your runtime. In this case, we're going to do it in 20 minutes. We want to test our hypothesis. Is it a classification process? Yes. Accuracy is the metric. Click optimize. That is the end of human interaction in this process. This is the dashboard. Let's go take a look. At the bottom, you'll see the job that we just started. Let's take a look at one that's already finished. Below, you'll see all of those different algorithms, the benchmarking, base, learning. Over to the right, you'll see all of the hundreds of models that are being developed. A couple different views of that. And then when you're ready to deploy, you go to the Manage page, hit Deploy. We have a URI that you can hit that via a web services API. You can even do a test prediction. And then we give you very simple code that you can copy and paste into your environment, whatever that happens to be. The way we're able to deliver such an amazing product so quickly, we founded the company last March, we already have paying customers, is number one, our founder and CEO is an incredible data scientist with over a decade of experience, well-renowned by the press. Todd Hay, our COO, has spent nearly 3 decades building enterprise software at small companies like Adobe, IBM, and so on. Our head of engineering is a PhD astrophysicist who is well-renowned for his deep learning platforms that he's developed. I'd like to leave you with this thought. Now that you can develop and deploy production-grade AI models in minutes to hours or days, how does that change the way you look at AI within your organizations? How many more projects can you do? How many more business units can you serve? And what are the possibilities? We have a booth out there. I'd love to have that conversation with you and give you a more in-depth demo. Thank you very much.